Hi, welcome to the Blueshirts corner. So the Rangers took on the Florida Panthers last night. What an incredible game. This was crazy, wild. I mean, the way that the Florida Panthers answered back to every single one of our goals was something I wasn't expecting. Like, this team, I was taking them lightly. I wasn't even thinking that the Florida Panthers could match our defense, our forwards, and the fact that they managed to battle back was something I did not see that coming, and I'm actually ecstatic at the fact that Rick Nash has awoken. The beast has awoken. He scores a hat trick after I called this guy out saying we should have traded him. And here he is proving me wrong, making me look like a complete idiot. I love that. I love when a player proves me wrong, because that's the kind of thing that gets me excited. Because, like, I was waiting for Rick Nash to wake up and do some work, because, 20 games into the season, and you're looking at only 2 goals, and one being one that you didn't even shoot on net. And then you have Rick Nash come out and score a hat trick in this game. I love that. I absolutely love when a player answers. All right, so let's break down this game. So Nash managed to get a goal about 11 minutes into that first period, and I'll tell you, what a beautiful pass by Matt Zuccarello. McDonough also with the secondary assist. Roberto Luongo looking like the tree trunk of a neck that he is. Did not see that one coming. He was just too deep in that crease, and Rick Nash ripped this shot. And it just got right under that crossbar, and I love it. I love it when the Rangers on the board, 1-0, and it seems like they're ready to pounce on these Panthers. And then the Florida Panthers managed to, answer back, and it was just back and forth in a sense. But the fact that Rick Nash comes back with another goal off of another beautiful pass by Matt Zuccarello. But of course, the Florida Panthers' answer back to that goal is back and forth. This team was, I don't know what happened. It's like we relied on Henrik Lundqvist to keep us in that game. And Henrik Lundqvist, of course, being the beast that he is, holds down the fort, manages to keep this a tie game. And I love the fact that we came out in that third period, and it felt like we realized what we have to do, and then we started putting in work. Of course, Matt Zuccarello with a beautiful, beautiful goal. I'll tell you, an even better pass by Derek Stepan, man. Like, this guy has proven after that gaffe, he has proven that was only a gaffe, and that the real Derek Stepan we're still yet to see. Like, after a pass like that to Zuccarello coming right off the bench, and then Stepan with this beautiful pass to find Zuccarello open. Zook's on a breakaway, and he just fakes Luongo out of the net, basically. Like, Luongo had no chance. Zuccarello with the fancy highlight reel goal. Another 3-point night for the Zook. The Hobbit is carrying this team. I'm loving every aspect of this guy's game. The way that third line, Kevin Hayes was bumped up to the second because I guess because of these wrist issues, and so they needed a guy who could really battle in that face-off circle. Who do we rely on? JT Miller. Of course, JT Miller setting up Victor Stahlberg. Beautiful goal. And Victor Stahlberg breaking the goalless drought. And I love it. I love it. I really do. And I was expecting a little bit more out of Oscar Lindberg. I'll tell you, he was battling out there, and he came close. I mean, there were chances that happened for Lindberg where you thought that, like, he was going to get this. And just about the fact that Luongo, he was actually playing pretty good. But I love the fact that we were on top of our game in that third period. But then late in that game, they're pulling Luongo and just would give up 2 quick goals. And I'll tell you that I was that was the point where I was just like, what is going on with this team? Because this is the second game that I've seen them falling apart late in the game. And the fact that they even gave them a penalty shot, which was a little bit of a horrendous call there by the officials, because the guy fell down. They want to say that the stick got in his skates, but the point was the guy had no chance of even scoring a goal on that play. But I'm glad that, of course, Henrik Lundqvist standing on his head stops that. And I'll tell you, those 2 quick goals, that's not Lundqvist's fault. Our team is starting to fall apart late in games. And this is one of those issues that needs to be addressed. I mean, the fact that Vigneault was saying in his press conference after the game that the players know, all right, I'm just really hoping that they do something about it, because this is the second game where they made mistakes late and things happen. So this game goes into overtime. And I'll tell you, Zuccarello does it again. I love the way this guy, the smallest guy in the team, is screening Luongo as Rick Nash gets this puck behind him from the face-off circle. I love the way that this pass from Brassard to Nash, and Nash rips this and seals the deal. It's another heroic play from this first line that Zuccarello deserves all the credit for screening Luongo, but Rick Nash manages to pick up a hat trick. This is what you expect from your top guys, and I'm glad to see that Rick Nash has awoken the beast, the sleeping giant. Finally, it looks like Rick Nash might be finding what he's got to do to his game. Like, I love the way with that second goal that he scored, that he used the body, a nice power move there, getting around these defensemen. I mean, this is what I expected from Rick Nash. It seemed like in that Tampa Bay game, he's trying to go head on to these defensemen, and he's not even deking around them, and nothing's happening. They're cutting off the play. And he's making these guys on the opposite team look good in a sense. When Rick Nash should be filthy, he's supposed to be nasty, okay? And in this game, this is what you expect. This was nasty, hands down. I love this first line though, and it's led by Zook. Zook he's really growing into his own. He's really becoming something extraordinary, and I really expect something big from Zuccarello. I really feel like this guy could win a Lady Bing on some Martin St. Louis, because he's really pulling off some heroics right now, and he's really aggressive too. I mean, this guy is really got to be one of the best players in the entire league, hands down. And to be 5'6", 5'7", there's no doubt about it. The guy is just, he's stealing our hearts. He's growing into fan favorite. In other arenas, every time this guy touches the puck, you're hearing Zook. I mean, this is what I love. This is a time. This is where Ranger fans have to be proud. This is where we gotta be living the dream right now. Like, this is what you want from your team. I mean, I can't believe that we're like the best team in the entire league. We're first in the East right now, tied with Montreal. And it looks like the Dallas Stars having a game in hand, and basically they're just 2 points ahead of us. And it looks like this game coming up tomorrow versus the Nashville Predators, we win this game, we could pull off a game versus the Montreal Canadiens. We could win that on Wednesday, and then take out the Boston Bruins by Friday. This is the best team in the entire league. Once again, they could be holding that first overall spot. And I'm really hoping that these next 3 games, this big test, that we come out guns blazing and put teams away. I really feel like if we get past the Nashville Predators with a goaltender like Pekka Rinne, there's no doubt about it that this team's back. That 9-game winning streak was not a fluke, okay? And that game versus Tampa Bay, it seemed like the referee stole our momentum right after we tied that game. I guess after this game, the fact that we bounced back and came away with a good win, we did kind of fall apart late in the game, but the fact that we found a way to win, it's forgiven. It's forgiven. I just think the next time we play Tampa Bay, we better put them away early. We better come out swinging. I expect haymakers thrown. Hypothetically speaking, I expect goals that are so filthy, that are so nasty, that this team is abusing. So I'm glad to see that this team, it looks like they're back at it, and for us to come back tomorrow and win this is gonna be something incredible. And also, Blue Shirt Faithful, I am so glad that we're standing behind this team right now. And we need you guys to stand behind Ron Greshner. We need to get this guy's number up in those rafters. I need you guys to sign this petition. I love you guys, and I really hope that you could make this happen. Not for the Rangers, but for Ron Greshner, because the guy has done so much for the organization, and he's still doing so much for the organization. The fact that he's out there with the Go Skate, teaching these kids how to play the game of hockey, it really puts some warmth in my heart. I really love this guy. I really do. And I'm glad to see that a lot of people have signed this petition, and I'm thankful for it, and I'm sure he's thankful. And if we could all unite, stand together, make this happen for this guy, it goes to show that we're the best fans, because the fact that even when we're in other buildings, our fans have respect. They really do. You don't see them going out and sucker punching guys on some Philadelphia Flyer fans. Like, for you to hit an Army vet, to put him in the hospital, and I'm glad that we're respectful fans, and I'm glad to see that we're all standing behind the best team. Like, for our team to be doing work right now, this is awesome. This is incredible. I love every aspect of the organization, the coaching staff, the players, the medical staff, the way they have kept some of these guys healthy for so long that they're playing. The fact that Lundqvist is still playing, I love it. So I'm tipping my cap to the whole entire organization and our fans. I love you guys, and I keep you guys posted. And remember, let's go Rangers.